race. Still 5 laps to go, a fair way. We'll keep an eye on Dinesh. He's up in a 14th at the moment.
13th place.
He's made a spot up. He's on the back of that group. That's the best he's going to achieve there. So
way off in the green there. Christian Daniel Jr. He'd lost a few places, perhaps, when it looked to me Danish did a 1:49. Most of the guys ran.
Here we go, Peter. One of the main overtaking spots. Brian, you got something in hand on Veda apparently, but
when that messy lap a couple of turns ago, but he's back in the hunt now. 1:45. So that means it cost him, it cost him 4 seconds, that long lap penalty.
Where is it? He's ahead of you. You got to make that move to extend that lead in the championship. But he's
now up into 6th place ahead of Morelli and Gonzalez.
Yeah, it really is. It is a proper penalty, mate. No mistake. That's why you can't take the mick. Got so many other riders to contend with. This is absolutely cracking. 7 riders up. Really, really impressive. All this. I mean, what a change we've had in this race so far, Peter. With the track limits, because it will ruin your race potentially, or in this case, it could potentially ruin your championship for the win here.
Yeah, Marco Morelli's down in 6th place in the cup chase. He's not in the battle. It's down.
Racing 2 halves, as you can see. A few riders have gone down there.
Moyne KJ is down. Side by side, then briefly they are, but Brian is so quick into that right-hander. And to Veda and Brian Ariarte.
Veda goes into the lead, Peter. What a move on the exit.
He's up again, and
Tassini, I think it is as well, who's had a rotten run of luck. Gonzalez has recovered. Gonzalez has recovered. He's in 3rd place now then. Turn 3.
He was slower in, got a superb drive out, and Brian has gone with him. You see
he was taken down yesterday in that multi-rider crash. Brilliant move up the inside of car, pushing at the penultimate turn, and he had such a great drive.
Quick and slow out, really ruined it for Morelli, who's dropped back from 1st to 3rd place.
Big shame for them. Here's what happened to it then. Monignani, he was trying to go into the long lap through there, that he's almost catching up to both Veda and Brian out front. A 1:44 the first. Christian Daniel looking up the inside, but Morelli so late on the brakes, quite sideways as well this. I think, yeah, he was trying to go into the long lap and just had nowhere to go. First one that we've seen of the race so far then, and it is Gonzalez on a mission. It is, wow, it's going to be potentially 1-2 in the championship, 1-2 in the race, Peter. Tassini just right in front of him. Unfortunate incident there. Here is Hakim Dinesh, 14th place at the moment. He is closing. Here we go. We're heading towards the final sector. Morelli still in 3rd position. So back at the front then, Peter. Veda from Ariarte steadily on the riders in front of him, but I don't think it's going to be enough.
No.
Daniel hanging it fast around the outside, tyres screaming, give me more grip, I need it. Dinesh, car pushing, Benyat Fernandez, Daniel, Morelli and Gonzalez.
He's lapping at a very similar pace to the men in front, but of course he's got to go quicker. It's almost as...
Here we go!
Yeah, and it is now. It's Pratama that leads over Brian Ariarte, but
the front 7-8 riders now starting to pull away a bit. Ramadipa in 9th.
Same lap time as Ariarte and Pratama in the front.
He can only hope for some misfortune to befall the...
You know that Marco Morelli's going to have something to say about that in the last 2 corners. Just 2 corners. This is where...
Thompson had...
Dinesh, long lap penalty.
Yeah, there we go. Long lap penalty for Dinesh. 2 title rivals ahead of him, which is always in the realms of possibility, but they are... Look...
Brian Ariarte took the lead last year. He's doing it on the straight this time instead of under the braking. But he goes into the corner.
Did go on the green, so that is it. He's going to have to take it as soon as possible.
He is
very, very strong out front, both Ariarte and Pratama. They have basically been in the top.
No, but it's Brian Ariarte. He's perfectly positioned, and Pratama's offline. If it's really just 7 laps, there's going to be 6 laps remaining. I wonder how quickly you'll see. He should come up
3-4 positions the entire race. The only riders to do so. They are just on.
That makes it perfect through this corner. He's going to win it, make it a double here at Spielberg. Brian Ariarte on his notice board on his handlebars there.
Another level here.
Yeah, so Ariarte. Now this is the opposite, of course, of what happened yesterday.
Mitani and his riders all over the shop at turn 1. So it looks like we've got Veda from
to tell him, and of course there's a board hung out at the start of the finish.
Yes, straight away. Well done.
Which was Veda leading all the way, and Brian Uriarte watching what he was doing, where he...
Uriarte, Morelli, and then Christian Daniel just behind them. David Gonzalez moves up the inside as well. Well done, Hakim, and that is going to put him, well, way back. Goodness me. Well, this is part of it.
Was going and picking just the right moment on the last lap to pass. Now this time it's
in towards fourth, but he doesn't, because Christian Daniel just pushes him right wide through there into two. Unfortunately, that is going to put him, oh my goodness, 16th position.
Veda, who is watching Brian to see where the Spaniard is quickest.
Morelli's also recovered there. 2B, it's all fairly sensible up towards turn 3.
And the ducking and diving Christian Daniel.
He's got it to do all again, Peter. I can't believe it. Hakim, oh, what a shit. After being completely pushed wide a few laps ago now, he's kept it calm. He's back up to 4th.
Looking for a way past, can't find it. Brian Uriarte second, then to Veda Pratama as they call
game. And as it stands, look at the gap this would bring into the position. It's now a leading quartet. You've got Beñat Fernandez leading the chasers just behind, but
out of the first gear corner at the top of the hill, and they're all safely away so far. But
championship with just 2 races left.
Yeah, it's a disaster. How cool!
Much tyre as he used up, coming all the way from the back of the grid towards the front now as they go.
Brian exactly where he wants to be, chasing Veda Pratama, and he chased him all the way yesterday to Can he be now? Can he get himself under control? Can he get back in the groove and chase after these boys and at least get a hand?
With 3 abreast again, David Gonzalez up the inside, pushes, I think, Veda Pratama quite wide.
Pass him on the penultimate corner. I wonder if he's going to do the same thing. Christian Daniel Jr. on 70, but full of points, because it's his arch rivals running 1-2. Brian Uriarte and Veda Pratama running 1-2.
He does, can't push it, goes wide as well. So it's now Morelli into 3rd place. Veda in...
Morelli tries to squeeze him. Superb stuff, but Christian Daniel gets through. The American is up at... Pushin is in 3rd place, but it's the fact that Brian Uriarte and Veda Pratama are running
4th.
Yes, and the number 11 of Gonzalez has the lead. He was disappointed yesterday. The 3rd place where he finished yesterday.
Absolutely brilliant. You've got to keep an eye as well on Hakim Danish in 9th place.
1-2, which is the problem for Hakim Danish. He's back in 16th place. He got pushed back to 5th in the end, but he's having a superb ride this time in the dry.
Championship leader now. We now sit 2nd place in the standings, 4 points off the lead. He is where he's...
No points for 16th.
Goodness me.
Sullivan Mounser with the fastest lap of the race. Morelli on the 95 there, up into 2nd place. Takes that from Gonzalez.